Is this the right time to make big cuts? Can I wire this now? Should I start fertilizing? Do you also have those questions, and are you sometimes concerned that you forget what you've done when? Well, my good friend Oscar of Bonsai Empire asked me to take a look at something that they have developed. And you know what it's about? It's an app. Now, I am not very good at apps, so this is for me also a journey. Let's see. Let's get the app. Let's download it. Start playing with it. And we'll see whether it's something for you. Not sure whether I can do this, but we'll try. It's going to be a split screen. All right, here we go. Switch on screen recording. Go to the App Store, here, the Google Play Store. Then search Bonsai Empire app. Search. The Bonsai Care App by Bonsai Empire. Download and install. I agree. Well, that was quick. Alright, so we are 40 seconds in, and 40 seconds after I said I'm going to start recording, I have the app up and running in my computer, my laptop, my phone. That's pretty good. Looks nice. Start or sign in. Well, let's start. I don't have an account. Start by adding your first tree. Add a first tree. Search tree species. I know what this is. This is an elm. This is an ulmus. Chinese elm, Siberian elm, custom. I am not sure which one it is. It is, well, I do know what it is. I just don't have it on top of mind. So let's just go with the Siberian elm for now. Select. So where do you keep it? It's outside. Next. Oh, Siberian elm. Test tree. Now I can go next. Perfect. How much sun does your bonsai get? Semi-shaded. Yeah, that's pretty good. 5 hours of direct sunlight. That's pretty much what I would have said as well. Daily watering check. I don't want a reminder. That's on. I want it off. Monthly fertilizing. Yes. Biannual pruning. Remind me. Repotting. Remind me. Seasonal photo. Remind me. Next. Save your progress. Well. Jelle at noname.com. I don't really want to create an account now, at least not on screen. Don't allow notifications. Add a photo. Allow to while using the app. Up, and I'm taking a picture. Allow Bonsai Care App to access photos and videos on this device. Limited access. It tells me all these pictures. Okay. Zoom in. Oh, it actually allows for rotation. Do you see that? That's cool. Something like this. Crop. I must say, so far, I am very, very pleased. Done. Next. Now it's processing. That takes a long time, I suppose. It needs to tilt. Oh, it's done already. Test tree was added to your collection. You've received reminders when needed. Let's go. Test tree. Pots and collectibles. This is actually really, really cool. Oscar, you've done a great job. Let me stop now for a second. Alright, I'm a little bit concerned because the app works perfectly fine. No concerns there, but this might become a little bit of a boring video if I go through this whole app and do this live and double record. Oh well. Now I've actually closed everything down again. I need to find my screen recorder. You see, for me, I actually do lots of the work in the garden and I have a feel for when a tree needs what. But this app, it actually does look pretty good. Let's continue with the app. I'm starting recording again. Now I need to open the Bonsai Care app. And you know what? I am going to edit this video that I'm recording. I'm clipping pieces out where I don't think you should see everything on my phone. Anyway, test tree. opening the test tree, fertilize in 31 days, prune every 90 days, repot every 184 days, so that's twice a year. That's a lot. Or actually no, the next repotting is in, it wants me to repot every 2 years, and the next one is in 184 days. It is now mid-August. If I add roughly 6 months, mid-August, 6 months, September, October, November, December, January, February. That means late February they want me to repot this. I would probably wait a little bit longer. Photograph, take one every 3 months, and I took one today, so it says 92 days is the next one. Winter prep every year. The next one is in 90 days. So 90 days from now, it's the late August, September, October, November. So late November. I am not sure. It hasn't asked me where in the world I am. So this might be something to keep track of. And actually, development team of Bonsai Empire, you haven't actually asked me where I'm located. And if you grab that from my GPS, I am a little bit concerned. I'd rather have you ask me, where in the world are you? So when is your first frost date? And use that. Right, added at August 18th. Placement guidelines, watering, fertilizing, repotting, pruning, propagation, pests and diseases general. Great. And a little video from ICN, Björn Björnholm. Cool. I'm not going to watch that all now. How do I get out of here? Just back? Yeah, just back. Explore the courses. That's a cool move. You can actually subscribe to courses straight in the app now. If I go to learn, what's there? Oh, this is all sorts of bonsai care articles. That's really, really nice. Tree specific species, videos for specific species. This is nice. Free previews from online courses. There is a lot of information in this app. So this app is actually much more than just helping you how do you take care of a tree and when do I need to do what. It actually gives you a lot of information. Now these are reminders split up between today and upcoming. That's very useful. So you can go to reminders for today and it tells you what should you do today. Probably it will then also tell you, hey, you missed something. Let's go back. Oh, let's go back. Collection. Because I saw a little settings here on the top. There's app settings. What settings can I make? Oh, that's not all that much. Limited access. Yeah, we already were there. App settings, language, that's okay. Notifications disabled. Oh, hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, that's already something. Or southern or tropic. So that will adjust your care schedule. It will know what season you're in at least. So the photos go into the app, but you can then also store them separately on your phone. That's good, so that if you take pictures in the app, it will store it probably in the app itself without filling up my hard drive, but that might be something to check. Then my account. Yeah, about me, beginner. Okay, so maybe the advice changes if I go to intermediate or advanced. That's nice. I'm on the free plan. I've got 1 tree, 0 collectibles and 1 tree species in there. I can download my data and delete my account. That's cool. Plans. I've not purchased a plan. How much does this cost? The Pro plan is $2.99 per month. Then you can do that on an annual basis and then you get discount. So it's $29.99, which is a discount of 2 months. So you pay 10 months and you get 2 months for free. I think $30 for an app. That should be pretty good. Rate us. Okay, that's just, yeah. Privacy and terms. So what are the conditions of use? Blah, 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 blah. Privacy. We will never sell your personal data. Thank you. We collect information when we register on site. Yeah, asked. You can use it anonymous. Yes, we use cookies. This is all standard boilerplate stuff. About us, that's probably just the Bonsai Care App info, yeah. Right. Now, what else have I missed in here? I think that is it for the free version. Maybe I should pop an email and ask the guys whether they can give me a pro version, so I can also show you what happens there. Now, it might be a little bit awkward because I'm going to split this in and later on you're not going to see it, but I just thought of something. When reviewing the material, I noticed that there's a bonsai identification option. So I'm going to try that now. So let me start the recording again. Yeah. Then go to collection. Can I add a bonsai tree? Identify in 3 steps. Is it a broadleaf, a deciduous, or a pine? Well, this here is a deciduous. It's not evergreen, so it's deciduous. The leaves are opposite or alternating. It's opposite. Then select your species straight away. So it is not like Google Lens where you have the option to take a picture and identify. That might be something to add to a new version of the app, that you say integrated with Google Lens for identification. It has as one option Japanese maple, and that is in fact what it is. It's number one option, which makes sense because Japanese maple is one of the most common bonsai species with opposing leaves used in bonsai. This is actually not just any Japanese maple, this is the one with the blood red foliage. It's a Deshoyo, but it doesn't offer me that option right now. But in the app I can of course say Deshoyo Japanese maple 1, because I have many of them. Where do I keep it? I keep it outdoors. Next. How much sun? It gets about 7. A little less light is better. Well, okay. It has been hot this summer, but the scorch is actually not of sun. This is just because of over-fertilization when the sun all of a sudden came out. Next. I want only the seasonal photo here. Next. Add a photo. Okay. There we go. Done. Allow limited access. No, I don't want this. This is annoying. I don't want to pop up all the time to the gallery. Now edit photo. This is okay. What else can I add? There's the cropping, the recentering. I want it on one-on-one. Yeah, then recenter. That's nice. There we go. Next. Well, now it's thinking a lot. So that has taken 2 minutes and 10 seconds from starting the app, registering the tree, identifying it, and taking a picture and storing that. That's pretty good. Let me save this, otherwise also this recording is gone. So, right, meanwhile, I have sent out an email to the support team at Bonsai Empire asking them, well, how shall I handle this? I registered, of course, with a fake email address. So I'm not sure whether I can actually continue using what I've just put in, or if they want to upgrade me, I need to actually have a real account. Because that's what they told me. They will upgrade my plan once I've done the free version, then they'll upgrade it. I'll test the added features. I hope that they'll tell me what the added features are, so I don't have to search. And then I give you a full overview, the difference between the free version and the more advanced paid for version. Okay, this one can go back into the sun. Which sun? It's gonna rain soon. And let's wait for the service team to respond to me. Right, back to the app. I got the account upgraded, and let's take a look again. Now, one of the things that I realized as I was playing along with this, I can adjust actually the reminders that are in the app. So I've done that. I've added a new reminder for today, so I can now see that I have a reminder to water my Japanese maple. In fact, that's true. I still need to water my trees. Now I mark it as complete. No reminders for today. Oh, that's great. If you now go to reminders, yeah, it's checked off. And because I now have a pro account, what I can do is I can now create collections, and I can add a tree, but I can also edit, and I can just give it my own personal name. Jelle's trees. This means, of course, that I can now also add trees that are bought or for sale or in different groups, right? Next to this, I now can add pots, but I don't have pots to put on. Add a collectible. Well, what shall we say? Shoe. Item type. Miscellaneous. Next. And I'll take a picture of my shoe. And of you with the camera. Okay. Allow limited access. There we go. Let's zoom in, because it is about the shoe, right? There we go. Alright, that works well. And now another thing that I noticed when I was on the app, let's see, how do I now go back next? Okay, it first needs to save it. So it is not automatic that when you put it in, that is then saved. In my maple, I added a few pictures. And now actually, what you can see if I go to, where is it? To pictures. No, where are my pictures? There are my pictures. So I still have this one picture, but it can actually slide through it and I'll get the different pictures. This is of course very useful. If you take a picture every couple of months, then you see how your tree progresses over time. Reminders. A new feature that I now have with the paid version is also that I can create my own reminder, and I can say, I don't know, check wire. And when do I want to check my wire? I want to do that by the end of September because I wired last weekend. In 6 weeks time, once off or recurring, just once off, save. And you can tell that in the app I have not allowed it to share notifications, but that you can switch on and off as well. Looks like a very useful app. The free version, of course, has only a limited number of pictures and a limited number of trees that you can put in, and you can't relabel everything yourself. Still quite useful if you just have 2, 3 or 4 trees and you're really learning on how to do these things, particularly with the reminders and the instructional videos and text that are in there. But when you pay for the subscription, you get considerable more space. I think it's unlimited trees, unlimited pictures. I can see how you could benefit very much from this if you are an app person. Now I'm going to switch this off. No longer recording my screen. Save. Well, it's been a few weeks and I've been playing a little bit with the app, and I found a few more features that I wanted to share with you before I finalize this video. And if we now look at the app, what you can see is here, check if the Shoyo Japanese maple needs water. I could of course say mark as completed because I do check every single day, but I could also say I want to edit it. And you see that there's a lot of options to edit. So it says when the next reminder is, well, every day, that's basically every day. But the frequency, I could also say I want to change that to every week or every month or every year. So for watering, it's good to have it every day, except for certain parts of the year. But there is an additional feature that allows you to do that as well. It has excluded months. So I can say in January, February, and in November, December, it's going to be winter. The trees are not going to need all that much water. And at that time, I'm going to have them outside. It's going to be raining enough. So I exclude those months. Save. Really cool feature. Another option that I found out is if you now look at my tree and I look at the pictures, you see just these pictures right in 2024. But now what would happen if you add a picture that is a lot older? Let's try that. And I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to show you my gallery, so you have to wait for a second while I find that picture. Now, do I want to crop it? I don't really want to crop it, so I'm just going to save it as is. Date taken, it now recognizes that this was taken in 2023. I'm going to set it as my primary picture, which means that I get an old picture as the front of my album, I hope, and save it. And then let's see what happens to the interface to the pictures. And this is going to be quite interesting, I think. Actually, I know because I tested it on the other test tree. It is still processing. Done. Now if we look at the pictures of this album, well, first of all you see that the front page of my maple has changed. The top right of the app is now showing the landscape I just added. And it now has 2 albums. It has one for 2024 and one for 2023. So it self-organizes the pictures for you, which makes it easy if you just want to look back and see what the tree looked like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and you can show it to people. This is how it has developed, because you can see from year to year to year which picture was there. Now I want to try and see whether in 2024 I can also decide which tree to use as my album cover, but I don't think I can. Or can I? Yeah, I think I can actually. So this is now the current front, and if I say I want this one to be the current front, I go to edit. I say set as primary, but I think that will also change the whole app cover. Let's save this. Yep. Huh, but not the album cover. That's interesting. Oscar and team, that might be something to decide, that you can also on a year-to-year basis decide which tree is as a cover, so I can just very easily scroll through how my tree has developed over the years. Anyway, I think that is enough now for the app. Let's go back to the ending. I already recorded, so you see me jump back a couple of weeks right now. I'm, however, not much of an app person. I keep track of my trees in another way. I do it by storing my pictures in a picture management software. But if you don't have a picture management software and you can't label your pictures there, this is a very good alternative. I've not tried any other apps, so I don't know how it holds up. But if I were looking for an app, I think this is one that I could see myself using. It works effortlessly, intuitively, and smooth. And I've been using it now on my Wi-Fi connection here. I've not checked how much data it has sent over the connection, but the speed at which this operates can't have been all that much. That being said, I'd recommend try it for yourself, and see you next time. This was Jelle, growing bonsai digitally.